I'm incoming PGY1 in psychiatry this year, so my questions might be a lot more naive and not as intellectual. But
We love
I
that.
am
We love that. Yeah.
I am curious about like because it is the title of this webinar is we all fantasize every day, right? And I wanted to know like what's the line before it becomes like something that's like something that can be diagnosed, like maybe ADD or like anything that like involves like excessive escapism into like these kind of things.
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, I think fantasizing, daydreaming is a universal function. For example, road rage is so interesting to me. I mean, if someone does something to us on the road that upsets us, we might find ourselves creating a fantasy relationship with them in our minds where we'll say, "What the hell are you doing? What's wrong with you?" We might even, our passenger, we might say something to, but the difference between containing it in our minds or containing it in the car versus enacting it in a way that potentially puts us or someone else in danger. So that's one of the dividing lines. People who engage in behavior that's potentially damaging to themselves or others, or people who we're talking about people who become so absorbed in their fantasy lives, and you can think of, for example, pornography as a representation of fantasy, that it draws them away from engagement with actual others. I would see that as something that would warrant treatment as well.